X Factor is the staple diet of our autumn weekends. We become obsessed with the contestants' highs and lows.
Yes, and one lady who bared her all is Bury-born Rowetta, and she joins us now to share her thoughts on the new format and that much-talked-about clash with Strictly.
I didn't bear everything.
Not quite.
I bore my soul.
Yes, your soul,
I did,
absolutely.
yeah.
So, what do you think of the scheduling, putting them on at the same time, for us poor viewers?
Do you know, I don't think it really matters, because most people can record it. It's a shame they've got to do that, though. They should have put them apart, really, so we don't have to choose, because it's when the live finals start, you're going to have to vote for somebody.
Yeah.
And that's when I think it matters. My year, when I was in X Factor, it was up against Strictly. The first half of the show was. So if you were first or second, then your fans that watched Strictly Come Dancing couldn't vote for you.
Yeah.
So it's, didn't see your performance. So I think it's more, once the live shows start, then it's more important. But at the moment, I don't know. I don't know why they've done it, though. It's not fair. They're not thinking of the viewers, are they?
They're not thinking of us viewers, thank you very much.
Do you channel hop when you're watching them?
Do you know, I'm usually out on a Saturday because I work as I'm a singer.
Yeah. She has a life.
She has a life.
No, so last thing, Sunday night, I'm watching Everett trying to catch up because I talk about X Factor most Mondays, so it's difficult. But I would watch X Factor out of loyalty and then watch the recording of Strictly.
Well, that's interesting you say out of loyalty. So if you were offered Strictly Come Dancing, would you go on it?
No.
Would you not?
So.
As a celeb? Oh,
I don't think so.
You'd be great.
Do you know, I think it'd be too hard. You know, you're not good at something. I'm not good at dance routines, so I just wouldn't do something if I was absolutely appalling, because I love singing and it would mean I couldn't do any singing because I'd have to train. I think so. I wouldn't say no, but I don't think I would.
Interesting.
You never know.
Now, we've had this new format on X Factor, haven't we, of people auditioning in front of a live audience of 2,000.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
I would have loved it. I think it's easier. If you've ever been on stage in front of an audience before, then it's going to be easier for you. The backing tracks, you can't even hear if some of them can sing. Some of them I don't think are great singers. Before, you were very exposed, where you see, that's the most important thing, I think, singing without the backing tracks and with the backing tracks. The audience, I like that. And also, people have got more of a chance if the audience gets behind them. There's good and bad. I can't stand them all being laughed at by an audience or booed. I think that's a bit cruel. But it's a TV show, and I do enjoy it. I know it's not very popular with everybody, but...
Do you think they needed to do it to freshen it up, to keep the interest there, to have the live audience?
I don't think they needed to do it for the audience, the people at home, but I think they needed to do it for Simon, because he gets really bored, and I think he needed something new, because when he's not doing X Factor, he's doing American Idol or Britain's Got Talent, so he needed to do something different, I think, this year. You know, had Cheryl Cole last year, now we needed something new this year, so now he's got the audience. And you can see he's really enjoying it this year.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned Simon, and he was your mentor, wasn't
Yeah.
he? So, I'm going somewhere with this. Do you still keep in touch?
Yes, I do.
OK. Is there any inside info you can divulge to us about boot camp, who's got through, anything like that?
I know everybody who's in the final.
Really?
Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't say. I know
Oh.
I know I think the mentors, I think that's been leaked.
Has it?
I think so. What I will say is that everybody wanted the over-25s this year, and that's unique. Normally, nobody wants them because they think, you know, you're not going to get very far if you have an over-25. This year, the over-25s are the most popular. So
all the judges wanted an over-25
yeah,
category.
that's before we're going into boot camp, aren't we? So nobody knows yet. So I don't want to give anything away. But I think if you're an older woman, you might not have much of a chance this year.
Oh, interesting.
I think we might be looking really at the boys, because the mentors that have got the over-25s and the young males are very good mentors. So, well, they're all good mentors.
We'll read into that.
I don't know. I don't want to give anything away. I just want to keep your eye on the boys. And I love Jamie Afro. He's my favourite from all the auditions.
Right.
I think a lot of the girls, there's loads and loads of brilliant young girl singers. But I think there's so many. I don't know how well the girls are going to do, because I don't know how they're going to pick.
I think we're saturated as well now.
Yeah.
You know, we've had them two winners on the bounce, so...
That's true. It'd be nice to see a boy. But I like women doing well. I think it's great, you know... Because boys, like, there was one this week called Ethan, who was absolutely gorgeous from America.
I don't know if he can sing, but he was hot.
Exactly. But some boys can get away with it because of just the way they look. Yeah. So he probably doesn't need to win. He could probably get... If I was a record label, I'd give him a deal. I'd give him everything.
He's a winner for me.
Do you think it's as much about the exposure, then, as actual winning?
Yeah, it's definitely about the exposure. To keep working, especially for your over-25s, I think. It's brilliant for the exposure you get. You can't get exposure like that apart from on a big TV show. The X Factor is one of the biggest shows, so It's brilliant. Even if you're not very good, there's a guy who sang like Mariah. Well, he didn't sing like Mariah Carey, he was appalling. But he might have a career because he's so bad and so unusual.
Yeah.
He might have a career out of doing that, and good for him because he's different.
And let's chat about your career now.
Yeah.
What are you up to at the moment, and what is X Factor? What the doors have they opened for you?
They've opened loads of doors. I've not stopped working since X Factor and gigging, and that's what I really love to do. I've done stage shows. I did Songs of Sister Act 2 years running with the London Community Gospel Choir, which I love. I've had a #1 dance tune, which is brilliant, called Reach Out, and over Christmas it was #1. Around the world, people downloaded it the most out of all dance tunes. So because of that, I do a lot of dance songs. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. It's what I'm good at singing.
Yeah.
So, and it gets me to travel. So I'm doing Ibiza one night, and then I come back and I do somewhere here, which I love. So, and I'm about to do a show in Burnley Mechanics Theatre next Saturday.
Yeah.
That's the 26th, so it's this Saturday coming. And it's called Pop Goes the 80s.
Oh, and I love the 80s.
It's great. If you love the 80s, you're going to love this.
80s.
I've done one show already with them, and it was just brilliant. And I was thinking at first when I was asked to do it, I don't know which 80s songs I could do, but I'm loving it. I do Yazoo, I do Dinah Ross, I do Chaka Khan, I do Donna Summer, I do Fame, I do Flashdance.
Which is your favourite one?
Oh, no, I really do love them all. I love, because I wear different clothes for them all as well, so I don't know, I love She Works Hard for the Money, because I really I dress up like Donna Summer did at the Grammys, and that's really good. But no, I love it. I love singing Yazoo, because I didn't think I'd ever sing Yazoo. I thought all my songs were going to be like big black girl diva songs, but they're not. But the whole show is brilliant. It's really brilliant to watch. Brilliant cast of dancers and singers, and they do everything. Madonna, Adamant, loads and loads of songs.
Oh.
So it's a brilliant show. That's Burnley Mechanics next Saturday, the 26th.
Yes, that sounds great. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll try and take your information and work out who's mentoring who.
I'm frightened of giving anything away because Sunita's a really good friend of mine, and she's so gossipy and tells me things. I'm like, don't want to hear anymore.
So it's all noted down.
It's all
We're going to
noted,
compare notes later.
Thank you very much
Thank you.
indeed.